In this video, I want to show you how to make some quick cash using Craigslist arbitrage. Now, this video isn't very long because, quite frankly, this method is very simple. There's not a lot to it. Let me just explain it quickly. What happens is an advertiser places an ad in the gigs section on Craigslist. You read it and you find a freelancer on an outsourcing site who's capable of doing the job. You contact the advertiser, put yourself forward as a candidate, and if successful, you get hired to do the job and you agree a fee. You then outsource it to the freelancer and pass the completed work on to the advertiser. So then the advertiser pays you, you pay the freelancer, and you make a profit off the difference. Simple, eh? Well, here's how you get started. First of all, you want to familiarize yourself with the sort of services that are being offered on outsourcing sites. And you want to find people who offer services that can be delivered digitally. So we're talking things like computer or software services and creative services. So go through the sites, and I'm going to show you some later on in the video, but go through the sites and find suitable candidates, look at their portfolios, see how good they are, and then bookmark their pages for future use. Now, here's a few sites that you can look at. The first one is Fiverr, which is Fiverr with 2Rs.com. And this is probably the best site to look at when you're trying to match people who are posting gigs on Craigslist with people who can actually do the job, because everybody on this site only charges $5 for whatever it is that they're doing. So you can see lots of different things here: graphics and design, online marketing, writing and translation, video and animation, etc. Now, sometimes they charge multiples of $5, but it's still very cheap, and the turnaround for people who advertise on Fiverr is generally quite quick as well. For things that are more involved, you might consider coming here to Upwork, which is Upwork.com. This is perhaps for bigger jobs, jobs that are going to take longer time to do. Also, Freelancer, which is Freelancer.com. And again, take a look at the people who are advertising here, make a note of their rates, the sort of charges that they've done on previous jobs, and bear that in mind for when you actually go to Craigslist to actually start looking for gigs. Now then, you go to Craigslist, and it can be anywhere. It doesn't have to be your local Craigslist. And you look in the gigs section, and the sort of thing that you're looking for are the sort of things that the people on the freelancing sites can provide. So things like writing, graphics, web design, WordPress, that sort of thing. Now, these fill up quickly, so only look at the gigs that have been posted on the day that you're looking or the previous day. If it's the day after that, then chances are that the person who's posting the gig has already found someone to do the job. Let me just show you what I mean. For demonstration purposes, I've come here to the New York City Craigslist, but quite frankly, you can go to any Craigslist anywhere to do this. You don't actually have to be in New York City or wherever the Craigslist is based. And we scroll down to where it says gigs, and I'm going to look here on the creative gigs. Let's just click there, and you can see some of the things that they're doing. Some, for example, extras needed tomorrow in Union Square. Well, that's probably not going to be a good one to go for, but some of these ones, like, let's pick one here. Let's see. Let's see, editor for showreel ASAP. Let's click on that one and see what it looks like. So you can see what they want. And so they want an editor, 3 years editing experience, etc. We're looking for a fast-paced editor to work on their own. So obviously you want someone who's got their own equipment, perhaps. So here, come here to Fiverr. Look here, it says editor. or video editor. Video editing, there in editing and post-production. And there we go. You can see all these different people here. For example, this guy says, I do video editing professionally within 24 hours for $5. And then you could follow through, find out all these different people, find out their availability, apply for this gig, get their feedback, get hired, then go to Fiverr, hire someone from here, mark it up, and you make your profit off the middle. See, very, very simple. So what are some best practices when it comes to Craigslist arbitrage? Well, first and foremost, don't promise anything that your freelancers can't deliver, because obviously that's going to reflect badly on you. Check your freelancers' sample pieces to make sure that they know what they're doing. And take payment via PayPal or something similar so that you don't have to wait to get paid. And finally, you should take a deposit of 50% up front just in case the advertiser doesn't pay. So at least your costs will be covered and you won't be out of pocket. And if you take payments via PayPal, then the advertiser knows that they're 100% covered if you don't deliver. So it's a win-win situation all round.